he believed, and his advisors told him, am I correct, that if you go into Ukraine, not only will no one stop you, but you will overrun the country in 2 or 3 days. That was wrong. How did he make that mistake?
Okay, so his calculation was based on 2007 speech, 2008 aggression against the Republic of Georgia, 2014 annexation of Crimea, no consequences, 2015 helping Bashar al-Assad carpet bombing Aleppo. Again, a long list of things. Now, from his perspective, he had 200,000 troops surrounding Ukraine. He brought a Pacific fleet to the Black Sea.
But so was his mistake relying on his track record?
But he was not the only one making mistake.
Who else?
I remind you that American intelligence predicted the fall of Kyiv in 96 hours?
Yeah.
He was not alone. So everybody expected Russia to win. When Western politicians and pundits, political pundits, talked about Ukraine, they talked about Afghanistan and Vietnam, because they thought Ukrainian army would be destroyed in the first week, and then it's guerrilla war. That's why all the equipment that America supplied to Ukraine is for guerrilla war. So it's to attack tanks, or helicopters.
So was all of this a massive underestimation of Ukraine?
It's massive underestimation of will of free people. That's the mistake that every dictator made. But what is tragic, that the same underestimation, the same mistake was made on the side of the free world. So, and Putin thought, okay, I'm in Kyiv 3-4 days. They already prepared, the military parade, same way that Hitler did in Paris. They already had a special military uniform. So they wanted to desecrate Maidan, so as a symbol of freedom. So it all was there. So the plan, and let me tell you, if, God forbid, he could have succeeded, he would be back to the negotiating table with the same Europeans, with the same Americans, so trying to save what they could have saved. Now, heroic resistance of Ukrainians plus the response of the free world, of the public. So all of a sudden, Olaf Scholz, the Chancellor of Germany, the country that had been the stronghold of Putin in Europe, that did absolutely everything to put Europe on the gas hook. So just make sure that Putin is the only supplier of gas. So Schroeder and Angela Merkel. So Olaf Scholz, new chancellor, looked at the numbers, polls, 90% of Germans. And by the way, it's important, Germany changed everything in Europe because I think psychologically, for Germans, it was a shock. But there's a kind of positive shock. It not erased, but it basically relieved them from this historical fall. They saw fascism coming from the other side. All of a sudden, they saw that it's not us. We have to help people that being ruined, by being destroyed, by being attacked. 90%, immediate shift. And Germany now is still playing a key role in shifting Europe, because in 48 hours, Europe changed its position on sanctions. And by the way, if you look at the sanctions today, Europe is ahead of America. Just trust me. So America is leading from behind. So I'm not saying it was easy hard, because I believe in American global leadership, but not in Ukraine so far. It's so the Americans catching up, but I hope it could do much more.